Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining Candid Meena every evening to follow what's happening in India and abroad. Thank you for sending me your useful comments and suggestions. If you believe in this channel, do hit the like button, share with friends, and spread the message. Our only mission is to bring you the truth and both sides of the story. Thank you for your support. Today, Dr. Ganesh is back with us. Welcome, Dr. Ganesh.
Namaste, Meena.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Today, we're
calling
going to
Ganesh.
explore, some of the paranormal or supernatural activities and the vibrations that it has in certain places. And so I just leave it to Dr. Ganesh. Let him just start with this topic. Welcome.
Okay. Thank you, Minaji, and thank you, audience, as well. Uh, so the today's topic is paranormal activity. Uh, Normally, why it is called paranormal? Uh, Basically, something which cannot be explained with the help of our current technology or science, okay, which is beyond their explanation. And uh, that is the first point. And the second point is beyond your sensory system. We are having five sensors like audio, video, touch, then your test, and the smell. So these are the five senses. तो
Yeah.
हम लोग हिंदी में बोलते हैं रूप रस गंध. Okay, so these are the five sensors. So if it is something beyond that, okay, then you call it as a supernatural or paranormal. But whenever sometime I saw you talking about the quantum physics. So if you go to the quantum physics level, then you may not find it supernatural. Then you will
Yes.
find in-depth science and technology which normal person cannot understand.
Yeah.
But if you do the sadhana, okay, a yogi can understand that, but he cannot explain to you because it is a little bit complicated science. Like
Yeah.
for example, engineering, you cannot explain to a fifth standard student or school student, correct? So you have to reach to that level. Even if you will become a graduate, you may not able to understand the PhD level stuff, correct?
Yeah.
Because one has to gain that level of maturity. So that is the first part of means what is a fundamental definition of supernatural, natural or paranormal activity. Minaji, I shared a couple of videos and photos with you. Okay?
So shall I put it?
Yeah, I think
Or
Omkareshwar,
you would be doing it yourself, or
I have to
okay? Let me just
I
put the
shared.
ones that
Yeah,
you sent me. Yeah. So this
this
was
is a
one you sent me
yeah.
about.
This is a
Yeah.
So this is a video at Hiroshima. I was working in Japan, and this is the exact place where the bomb was dropped. Is it possible to play the video?
Um, because Jaydev is not too well. That's just a little.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes. Let me
this
just
is a
see if he's there. Yeah. I can ask him.
actually if you play the video,
Yeah.
you can see the dome above which
Yeah.
the bomb was blasted.
Okay.
And
So
my office was around 10 minutes distance from this place. So initially I
yeah,
was scared
if he
because
can, if you share screen, can you show it?
I don't know whether I do have these videos on my.
I can give it to you from my WhatsApp.
Uh, Let
Is
me
it
see.
possible? Or if
Let
not,
me see.
just continue with
I
the
will
talk.
try. I
Let
will
us
try.
not. Yeah. Let us not be. Yeah.
Yeah. If I will share my screen, right?
Yeah. Mm.
And let us see whether it is possible to run. Hello. Yeah, I think I can run it. So I will share my screen.
Okay.
Uh, Present. Share my audio. Share. Can you see my screen, Minaji? Is it getting
Yes, I
shared?
can see it. Yes, I'll add it. Yes.
Yeah. So now
Yeah.
I'll move to the video.
Yeah.
Can you see this?
Yes, can see it.
And I'll
This
play
is
it.
a place in Hiroshima which was bombed, and now it is uh, known as a uh, Hiroshima Memorial Peace Center or Peace Park. Okay, so very you can say very sad to.
Minaji, while playing this video, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
So I can do some narration in the background,
Yes,
right?
please. Yeah.
Okay.
See such a place, but the most amazing place today wanted to see how the Japanese have recovered from such a bad event, such a catastrophic or unbelievable event which happened in World War II around 1945. So let's see what are the different things at this place in this memorial park.
So,
Let's
audience,
go ahead.
this is a
Uh,
memorial where they're going
this
to
place was a tower actually. They constructed.
flash. So, this is like a mashal, and they
Yeah.
will fire on which entire Earth
Yeah.
will get free from the nuclear weapons. So that is their, you can say their target, and that's why they have constructed this mashal kind of the memorial. But
Yes.
they will lit it. They will lit it when entire Earth will get free from nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
Memory of those who
Now you can
sacrificed
see the actual place
in
where
World War
bomb was
II when the
dropped.
bomb was dropped at
Yeah.
this place. Now I will show you the exact place where the bomb was dropped. So you can see this building here. We have preserved this building. Actually,
Yeah.
where the bomb was dropped.
So this is a dome above which bomb was dropped. Now,
Yes.
why I'm showing this video in today's session, because I could feel the vibrations, and they were not bad vibrations,
Mm.
but what was happening there, everybody
Mm.
will start crying.
Okay.
Now here, I was surprised. I'm a person. Normally, I don't cry. Normally, I
Mm.
don't cry. But
Yeah.
even I started crying because
Mm.
at this place,
Mm.
more than 1 lakh people died in the
Yes.
city,
Mm.
and this is the dome. You can see it is a still, they have
Yes.
preserved it. Okay,
Yes.
and people are not allowed to go inside this because
Mm.
there are some supernatural or paranormal activities because people
Okay.
died.
Oh.
And the another point is, after bomb was dropped,
Mm.
around 1 lakh kids
Mm.
in the age of 15 to 20,
Mm.
they gave their life to reconstruct the city. And
Okay.
during that reconstruction, because of radiation effect, they died within a year. But they
Okay.
reconstructed the city. Now, if you see the city, you won't you'll get surprised how they have recovered from such an atomic bomb, because if you
Catastrophe.
see
Yeah.
the roads in our country, they are
Mm.
still, we are having a lot of potholes in
Yeah.
our road
Yeah.
now. You can see that difference. So that is the
Yeah.
first part, that is
Mm.
how these countries people are working hard. And the second part is the paranormal activity was, I was getting continuously the goosebumps.
Yes.
And it is somebody's like, because these people died in a very very painful way. Okay,
Mm.
and you can, one, if your body is pure enough, you can feel that vibrations. So you can see now.
They have preserved it nicely, but
Okay. I'll go back to that.
recovered from this stage, and they have converted this city again into a beautiful green paradise, I'll say. So this is a place they have preserved where the bomb was dropped.
So Karthik is asking, will it have the same radiation even now, Dr. Ganesh?
Pardon?
Karthik is asking, will it have the
Hmm.
same radiation even now, Dr. Ganesh?
No, no radiation at all. And that's why I was surprised. How did they manage to control that radiation? You can see
Yeah.
here the security guard, the police officer.
Hmm.
Uh,
There are security
I was very
guards,
powerful.
and they
I means I
preserve
was
this
very
place.
proud of this person.
Hmm.
The 24/7, the security guard is there.
Yeah.
We should respect these people.
And now,
They are really respectable.
so you can see the how beautiful city is this.
Hmm.
Can you imagine the bomb was dropped here? See,
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
this was a condition happened when bomb
Hmm.
was dropped.
Yeah.
Everything went into ashes.
Hmm.
So, uh, so this is a one place. Uh, it is not a scary place. So I'm
Hmm.
I'm trying to explain what are the different types of vibrations at different places. And here also there is a paranormal activity, but no need to get scared. That's why I'm telling in my every session, तो आप लोग जो भूत वगैरह जो बात करते हो, तो भूत means, so these are the spirits which die, which means people die uh, without abnormal death, means with abnormal death means something, when something goes wrong and the spirit will get stuck for some time. So and that time, you don't try to calculate in your own way. It is a time which can be hundreds of years as well, or thousands of years as well, and it is a collective faith as well. Now you'll say, the natural question people can ask, why did it happen with Japanese people? Because of their previous karmas, and that is the country's karmas as well, which we'll discuss later. It's not good to get into all the details, but let's focus on the paranormal activity.
Okay.
So this is the first part. Here, even I cried for some time. Somehow, I don't know. And there I prayed for them. Means all these souls who died there, who sacrificed their life. And when I prayed, I was literally feeling very good. So I made another video as well, but that I will show in some another session. So this
Absolutely.
is the one place. Yeah. I will show you another photograph.
Yeah.
You can see this.
Yeah.
This is at Omkareshwar.
Yeah.
Now I will tell you the story of this little girl.
Yes.
How the paranormal activities are happening. Actually, when I went to Omkareshwar, normally I visit once in a year, and I was doing parikrama to Omkar Madanta Parvat. There is a one mountain which is called Omkar Madanta Parvat. तो मैं उसकी normally परिक्रमा करते रहता हूँ जितना मुझे possible है. तो एक family उधर आई थी, okay? और उन्होंने मुझे गजानन महाराज आश्रम टेम्पल में देखा, और they were asking me, can you do the parikrama with us? So I said, okay, fine, it's fair enough. और ये जो लड़की थी, this small girl, she was very silent, very silent. You can make out from her face only. Okay, very silent. She was not talking to anybody, but very charming.
आप इस फोटो को थोड़ा zoom कर सकते हैं?
I don't know. Here there is no Zoom facility. I don't have a Zoom facility.
हाँ, तो ठीक है. हाँ, leave it. Yes.
Let me see. Yeah.
हाँ, yes. हाँ.
Okay.
हाँ, yes. Very peaceful face. Yes.
Yeah. Now this is better. So you can see her face. Okay. So and we did one parikrama with the boat, because parents, grandparents were quite old. You can see that her family member, her father, mother was there, and grandparents. And we were doing parikrama. You can see the shivlings here as well.
Yes.
So when we came back to temple after finishing parikrama, couple of girls came to me and they started asking for the food. And then she suddenly started, I want so many toys and all this stuff. Suddenly. And her parent got surprised. उनके माँ बाप को लगा कि ऐसे क्यों कर रही है? Okay. And then I realized, because this is like a Narmada Mai. Okay. That is my faith and belief. And I can experience that. Then she started, मुझे ये सब चाहिए, और उसने अपने माँ बाप के पास नहीं मांगा, मेरे पास मांगा. तो मैंने उनको माँ बाप को बोला कि ठीक है भाई, आप रुको. तो उनको अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था, कि उनको लगा कि मैं ऐसे, मेरे पास पैसे होंगे नहीं होंगे, तो उनको थोड़ा सा वो बुरा लग रहा था. लेकिन मेरे पास क्रेडिट कार्ड था. तो मैं दुकान में गया, और उसको जो चाहिए था उसने 4-5 खिलौने, आप यू कैन सी दैट खिलौने, टॉयज इन हर हैंड. ओके. एंड टोटली डिफरेंट नेचर. सो नॉर्मली क्या होता है कि जब आप साधना करते हैं, अभी आई गेट टोटली इन्वॉल्व इन नर्मदा में, एक अलग वाइब्रेशंस रहते. तो ये लोग, दे कैप्चर एनी बॉडी and then they will complete their demands. तो वो एक blessings का रहता है. ये just toys and all this stuff, these are just a निमित्त बोलते हैं हम लोग उसको, reason रहता है. हाँ. And so this was means we spent almost half an hour. And
no,
then,
so what do you mean by, this is a nimitta, meaning, see, what does she want from you?
She wants something from me, and in return they give the blessings.
Yeah.
So sometimes they do anything. They take your
Okay.
prarabdha,
So
they clean your,
how did you recognize that?
because total her behavior was totally different. Because
Her?
normally she met me first time, so I was
Ah,
not knowing her at
ah,
all. Okay,
ah.
she didn't talk to me during that parikrama as well. Okay, but the moment we enter the temple, see, you can see that temple place, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we are inside the temple,
Mm,
and whenever three, four girls came
mm,
in front of me, they
mm,
demanded food, and then the girls were totally looking different.
mm.
And at Narmada Bank, if you come across the young girls, okay, you
Mm.
treat them like a Narmada Mai.
Yeah, yeah.
That is a culture, or that is a
Mm,
tradition there.
mm,
And then they got means they I gave them some samosa, something like, I don't remember
mm,
now, samosa, vada pav, something. So whatever
mm,
they want, I told the shopkeeper, you give whatever they want, I'll pay you.
mm,
So वो
mm,
गए, और then she suddenly said, now I want all these toys from you.
mm,
And she was not asking to their parents. So
mm,
this is not a normal activity.
mm,
Then she took, I told her, buy whatever you want it, buy, take it.
mm, mm,
तो शॉपकीपर भी बहुत हंसने लगा, मैंने, महाराज
mm,
ये क्या हो रहा है? तो उन्होंने
mm,
बोला, देखते रहो क्या हो रहा
mm.
है.
Can you just yeah, can you just zoom her face again?
uh, see
Okay.
her face.
Uh, Very innocent face.
Yeah, very means something different was there.
Mm, mm,
Then I just consider, means normally we don't get involved into
mm.
details of
And
this,
in
but
her hands, those are the toys.
ये टॉयज, या सो
Mm,
मैंने उसको टॉयज सब खरीद के दिए.
mm,
और
mm, mm,
शी स्माइल्ड एट मी, एंड
mm,
द वे शी वाज स्माइलिंग एट मी, her parents were also surprised what is happening.
mm,
And then they asked me after this photograph session, they said, what happened exactly. I told them, your daughter is blessed with Narmada Mai, because she is totally different. You can look at her.
mm.
So this is another you can say supernatural activity,
Yeah.
but
Mm,
you have to have that kind of the tuning effect inside your body, so you can
mm,
recognize and then handle it carefully.
mm,
So you have to handle it carefully. So what they do normally, I came across a lot of activities, such type of activities. So
mm,
whatever they demand, you just give it to them.
mm.
Whatever they demand, don't say no. And
Okay. Okay.
I told her, you take anything, whatever you want. So
Mm,
basically, they are taking your prarabdha.
okay.
So you will feel like ये तो खिलौने ले लिए.
Mm,
Okay,
mm,
तो ऐसा नहीं होता है. They will take your prarabdha, or
mm,
and then they, in return, you will get blessings and all this stuff.
mm, mm.
So they use
So,
such type of,
yeah,
such a
Purna,
type of,
yeah,
yeah.
Purna, what Dr. Ganesh is saying, that he met this girl and her family, when he was doing this, pilgrimage. And, this girl, some girls had come up to him and asked for food. But this little girl, when she came into the temple, she asked him for some toys. And Dr. Ganesh went to a shop and bought her all the toys that she wanted. And she came back and she was happy. But what Dr. Ganesh says is that this is not her, you see. This is the goddess herself, within her, who wanted something and is taking all the prarabdha from him, removing his prarabdha. So it's a very good, what you say, thing that's happening. So people are lucky when they encounter such paranormal, things. Yes, Dr. Ganesh.
Okay. Then another one is, you can see this photograph, small video actually. I lost another important video. So this bird was trying to talk to me. I was in San Diego, USA, and I went to this museum. And I was just roaming around, and there was one American lady was there, because we were staying at her place on a rental basis for 1 month. And that time my son got the admission in San Diego State University. So I just went there, and this bird, that American lady was also surprised. And then initially she did not believe it, but that when I normally when she used to come to close, the bird
Can you
used to
just make
fly.
it a little bigger? A little bigger?
No, this is a video. I think I can't.
Video. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can go back to that. Yeah.
okay. So then I asked her to stay a little bit away, and then bird used to come. Okay, and And then if this video, the bird was trying to talk to me.
Mm,
And then she asked me, "What is this?" Of means she said, "I never used to believe, but
mm,
I read something about spirituality."
mm,
And she used to do the counseling for the ladies who used to go through the family problem,
mm, mm,
especially divorce.
mm,
So then she asked me, "Can you talk to my clients?"
mm,
I told her, "Okay, no problem." And then
mm,
in the evening, her clients came,
mm.
and they used to get counseling from her. But it is like a more on the materialistic side. Means
Yeah, yeah,
don't talk to your husband and go to
yeah.
the
In the
court.
West, it is like that. Yes.
Yeah, West, always like that.
Mm,
And
mm,
then their client started talking to me, and
mm,
they saw the transformation. And everybody went. I talked to around 4 to 5 clients, and
mm,
everybody was so happy. And
mm.
they said, two women later on, they said, "I don't want anything from my husband. I'm happy
Mm,
now." That's it.
mm.
So this was another paranormal activity.
So
The
here
bird. Uh,
you say the bird talks.
yeah. So basically, it is like a asking for the help to get
Mm,
free from this birth, because this is a non-human birth.
mm,
Okay,
mm,
and
mm,
whenever they come across good people, okay,
mm,
so what you are supposed to do, there is only one solution. You can do
mm,
the charity on for
mm,
them.
mm,
So that day I did something, okay, which I
mm,
don't want to tell you people. Okay,
mm,
I did something, and then I pray to the God. Okay,
mm,
this bird should get probably the next birth as a human birth, and
mm,
forgive his
mm,
prarabdha and all this.
mm,
And whatever I'm doing, you
mm,
take this and do whatever you want to do to clean his
mm,
prarabdha. And normally, very often the saints do it for humans as well.
mm, mm,
So this is I learned in my
mm,
during my
mm,
process of. Uh,
mm,
this was a place I felt very different vibrations.
mm,
Uh, Sorry, before that, I'll show you one more thing. This is a Omkareshwar. Again,
mm,
same place. I finished my Omkar Madanda Parvita.
mm,
This person is called Muni Swami.
mm,
Okay, and he did Surya Tapasya standing in the Narmada water.
mm,
It just outside is a means outside his ashram.
mm,
It is not an ashram. You can see
mm.
all the rocks are there. If you'll see the backside, these are
Yeah.
the rocks in the corner. Yeah.
Mm,
So it
mm,
is a bank of Narmada River,
mm,
and almost at 5 or 10 feet distance,
mm,
Narmada is there. So and very few people know him. So he
mm,
used to do the his austerities almost for 20 to 25 years, standing
mm,
in Narmada and looking at the sun. So
mm,
सूर्य साधना बोलते हैं उसको, सूर्य
mm,
साधना. तो सूर्य साधना में क्या हो गया, उनके ऐसा ऐसा उनके आंखों पे ये हो गया. एंड नाउ ही इज इन, हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, देयर आर 4 अवस्था.
mm,
जागृत अवस्था, स्वप्न अवस्था,
mm,
सुषुप्ति. सुषुप्ति
mm,
means deep sleep, and
mm,
the last one is the turiya avastha.
mm,
Turiya avastha means this is avastha of turiya avastha.
mm,
So you can imagine whenever person
mm,
reaches or
mm,
merges with a god, what happens?
mm,
He is anytime you go, he is always sitting like this.
mm,
And Digambara avastha, he doesn't
mm,
wear any clothes and all this stuff.
mm,
He cannot see. He will never talk to you, and he's always like. And you can see his body.
mm,
It is shining body.
mm,
So here, just go there and take the blessing. So I
mm,
went to this place, and almost for next 2 to 3 days, I was feeling entirely different. I can say domain. Means like I was feeling like I'm in third world
mm.
after I met him. So and yeah, and then I'll show you another. So I was talking about this place. So this is a place where, yeah, which is close to Gangotri.
Mm.
Now Gangotri is almost, I don't know exactly, but it is around 10,000 feet or maybe more than that. Okay,
Mm.
above the sea level, and here there is a hot water flow is there.
Mm.
And this entire water, you can see, it's very clean water. You can see this is called kunda. Hot water kunda is there, and there is a one
Yeah.
source of kunda hot water
Mm.
was there. And, you can wash, means you can take
Yeah.
a bath without a soap. But there on the back side there are some bathrooms are there where you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
take a bath. Yeah. But after taking a bath here, and you will feel totally different. Means I cannot explain in the word. So this is another supernatural, you can say, vibrations you can gain in Himalaya. So this is in
Yeah.
Himalaya. Okay. Uh, this I was roaming around, and this is a Devdar forest. So I was roaming around the forest, and uh, here I felt the vibrations of these trees are called Devdar trees. So and there is a valley on my, you can see on my uh, left hand side of this photograph. Okay, there is a valley, huge valley, and Ganga is there. Okay. Or people call it as a Bhagirathi as well. So uh, these, if you go here and if you stay there for say more than half an hour, okay, you'll go in trance.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't have any reason. You'll go in trance. So I sat there for I don't know, for a couple of hours, and I did my austerities there. But whatever you want to do it alone. If you want to gain the experiences. Okay. So this is another paranormal activity I will explain. This is a place in Himalaya. There was a small temple was there. Okay, and it is a Nag temple. Can you
So
see
here,
that?
I just wanted to interrupt you. See, when you say these are, paranormal, what you're talking is actually more about divine experiences, isn't it?
No, means any type of vibration, because our topic is any type of vibrations. Bad vibrations, good vibrations, and divine. So divine experiences is what? The divine experience is your soul is getting connected with the divinity. Right? See, if anybody will go there, they may not experience it. If any foreigner will come, he will say, "What is there? Nothing is there." Correct? But whenever the Steve Jobs came and when he met Neem Karoli Babaji, he could feel that vibrations. And in Himalaya, even an average good person, okay, I'm not talking about bad people, but average good person will also get transformed, and he can
Yeah.
feel that vibration because everything is happening at quantum level.
Yes.
See, normally we I will take 2 minutes.
Yeah.
What is a means? Just this is the information for the audience. Normal physics is a science which talks about the material which is visible to you. Okay, and the quantum physics is a science which talks about the material at very minuscule level, which your eyes or your sensor system cannot feel it. So you have to work at microscopic level. So
Yes.
whenever you talk about electrons, now a couple of years back, the smallest unit was, or smallest material was a atom. Then they realized no, atom is also made up of electron, proton, and neutron. And now they come out with a new theory, new particles, which are called quarks. The electrons are also made up of quarks. Okay, and whenever you go beyond the quarks, there are Higgs field. I mean, these are the English name. Means
Yeah.
इन लोगों ने English नाम दिए, लेकिन हमारे इधर जो आत्मा बोलते हैं ना, कि आत्मा is a final vibrations.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
उन्होंने नाम दिया है Higgs field, HIGGS, Higgs field. तो मैं उसको आत्मा बोलता हूँ. So that is that vibrations. If you want to feel, you have to tune your antenna. Your body is like an antenna, and you can feel that vibrations.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here, this was another sacred place. You can see the snake on this temple, right? Okay. So this was a Nag Devta temple, and there also I could feel very strong vibrations here in this when I went inside. So I stayed there for a couple of hours, I will say, not minutes, hours. Okay, I spent there. And there was one sadhu was there. He was alone, almost in that maybe 5 to 10 kilometer area. He was staying alone. And these people do the austerities there, and so many things are happening. For example, I will give what these people do for you. Normally audience will feel, or not audience, but anybody will feel, और मुझे भी लगता था पहले ऐसे, कि ये साधु लोग हिमालय में बैठ के क्या करते हैं। हम लोग इतना काम करते हैं, हम लोगों को लगता है बहुत काम करते हैं हम लोग। ओके, अभी मैं एक ऑडियंस से एक क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा, अगर एक साल बरसात नहीं हुई पृथ्वी पे, तो क्या होगा, पृथ्वी का हाल क्या होगा? जस्ट इमेजिन, क्या होगा हाल? तुम्हारे सब कंप्यूटर्स, टेक्नोलॉजी, एवरीथिंग विल गेट फेल्ड, people will start killing each other. But that is a nature's gift, and nobody understands the importance of that, why these things are happening, how these things are happening automatically. These are not happening automatically. These are the you can say the worship of these Himalayan rishi munis, which are protecting the earth. You may not believe it or don't believe it, I don't care, but that is a fact. If they decide, for example, Kedarnath, that events, once there was a total marketing business in one day, everything is flushed away. So this is a divine justice. So these people, they are, you can say this is the divine axis. When you talk about Kailash Parvat, Kailash Parvat is like a divine axis. Normally we have the North Pole and South Pole. But the Kailash Parvat is a divine axis, and there the fields, that energy sources, the power of energy source is so high. So some people, you can read it as well. Only Milarepa could manage to reach there. But if normal person will go, our body is not that much pure to sustain that vibration. So some people tried. I think some Serbian, or I don't know, some trekkers tried. Around 5 to 6 people, I don't remember exactly, but when they went there, and within a month or maybe a couple of days, they came back, and they were young, means around 25, 20 range. I don't, you can figure it out, but they were very young. But when they came back after 15, 20 days, they were looking like a 60, 70-year-old people. And within a year they died. सो हमारे इधर जो बोला जाता है ना कि जैसे साउथ में एक टेम्पल है, आपने बोला था लास्ट टाइम कि उधर लेडीज आर नॉट अलाउड, राइट?
यस.
सो बिकॉज दैट वाइब्रेशंस आर नॉट सुटेबल फॉर द लेडीज, इट इज नॉट अगेंस्ट ऑफ लेडीज.
एग्जैक्टली.
हाँ, तो लेकिन हमारे इधर आंदोलन चालू हो जाता है और लोग उसको समझते नहीं है, और फिर आपको देन इफ यू गेट अ साइड इफेक्ट्स, देन यू कांट सर्वाइव. सिमिलरली कामाख्या मंदिर में ऐसी कोई जगह है, या कामाख्या मंदिर में मेल्स आर नॉट अलाउड. महाराष्ट्र में एक जगह है शनि सिंगनापुर. हैव यू हर्ड अबाउट दिस प्लेस?
यस.
हैव यू हर्ड अबाउट शिरडी के साई बाबा?
यस.
So near Shirdi, a couple of kilometers, maybe 20, 35 kilometers, there is a one Shani Shignapur is there. You must have heard about Shani Maharaj, जो शनि ग्रह है, okay? उनका टेम्पल है और वो ओपन टू स्काई. उधर छत कभी टिकती नहीं है. People tried to make a shade on the Shani Maharaj, but it automatically get destroyed. It is open to sky, and ladies are not allowed there. But बीच में लोगों ने बहुत हंगामा किया था. अभी लेडीज आर नॉट अलाउड मींस इट्स नॉट अगेन अगेंस्ट ऑफ लेडीज. Vibrations
See,
are not suitable.
what happens, Dr. Ganesh, is these people try to show it in the way that, wokeism, they want to show that men and women are equal, so they go into another theory totally. Yeah. So.
Okay. Then I'll show you another one. So this is me when I was doing my sadhana in at the bank of Narmada River. This is a small ashram where I stay, and we are three people. That Mataji is there, and one person is he's also a sevak of Mataji, and I do my astral. So Mataji gave me because I'm working, so she gave me the table and computer. So I was working on my computer, and then she took the snapshot. So this is ashram where I do my austerities. Okay. There I will show you one paranormal activity. I will explain this story. So this is a small video you can see here. Okay.
अभी थोड़ा ऊपर उठा उसको, ये वर्टिकल में करो.
This is another person staying with me. तो अभी sorry. Sorry, I think I made a mistake.
Yeah, the next one.
I think, yeah, this one. हाँ, तो ये औदुंबर का पेड़ है. You know औदुंबर tree?
No.
Normally, Audumbar tree is considered to be, you can say, Nivasa of Lord Dattatreya.
Yes.
Okay. जिधर Lord Dattatreya निवास करते हैं. Audumbar tree is, you can say, the symbolic, you can say, where Lord Dattatreya's vibrations are there. तो इधर क्या होता था कि before this, means whatever current video is showing, उसके पहले 2 साल पहले, उसके पहले 2 साल, जब मैं उधर साधना करने के लिए गया था, तो एक गाय आती थी बछड़े के साथ, और वो इसके बाजू में बैठती थी. Okay. तो वो क्या होते थे, पहले तो मैं एक नीचे जगह थी नर्मदा माई की, इधर से नर्मदा माई एक 2 मिनट्स वॉकेबल डिस्टेंस है ये जगह से. तो उधर वो गाय आती थी, और जब तक मैं गायत्री मंत्र का जाप करता था उधर पानी में नर्मदा माई, वो उधर रुकी हुई रहती थी उसके बछड़े के साथ. और जब मैं आश्रम में आता था, वो मेरे पीछे से चल के आती थी और पूरी रात उधर ही रुकती थी. मेरे जिधर मेरा बेड था उसके बाहर, रूम के बाहर वो सोती थी उधर. और ऐसे ऑलमोस्ट 2-3 महीने चल रहा था. और यू नो द बेस्ट थिंग ऑफ काउज, व्हेनेवर देयर इज अ काउ, नो बैड वाइब्रेशंस आर देयर.
Okay.
This is based on my experience, and I have personally experienced it. So whenever cows are present, there are no bad experience. That another story I will tell you, which is a Srisailam vibrations. Yeah. So what happened? Then I went to Himalaya after. Then I stayed here maybe for 2 to 3 months, and then I went to Himalaya. So what a previous photographs I showed, and I came back to Pune. तो बाद में माता जी का फोन आया, वो जो काऊ जहां बैठती थी ना, उधर औदुंबर का पेड़ आ गया. तो वो पेड़ है वो. So now we are preserving, means that Mataji, who is she is staying there, she is preserving them, and then every day morning and evening we do the puja. So
Yeah.
whenever
They
we
even
get
say,
out,
they even say that, when you plant a tulsi plant, so many circumference around it, is all vibrant. You have so much good vibrations.
what is next to Audumbar? Can you see that?
Tulsi.
They're all tulsi.
Yes, yes.
You can see these all small plants. These are all tulsi. Here also tulsi.
Yeah.
Everywhere tulsi you'll find.
Yes.
Yeah. And this top side, it is a left hand side is a full jungle. So in that entire 2-kilometer place, we are staying in jungle. Only 4 people. 4 people we are staying. And I do my sadhana there. And this white color wall is there. It is a Shivalinga temple is there. So sometimes I spend a lot of time sitting inside this temple. And then there is a Panchamukhi Hanuman temple is there opposite to this. And the rest is everything is a forest jungle. So this is a one more event, and now this tree has grown up, almost 3-year-old tree now. So whenever I go there, I worship this tree, Audumbar, because it is a you can say vibrations of Lord Dattatreya.
Yeah.
Okay. Then people will audience will say what this man is doing. I'll show. This was me. You cannot believe it. I was in Austin in 2000 time period. 2000. I was working in semiconductor field, and then you can see a lot of photographs here. So I was in US, and you saw my previous photograph.
Yeah.
So this was I was working in the laboratory, along with my friend. So this is me. This when I visited NASA. So I was at NASA. You can see this is a real engine, a real space shuttle. This is inside the space shuttle. With my friend. Yeah. This is a laboratory. Here also there were some paranormal activity because I had a very short time to finish the project. It was a very tight project, and it was a December time frame, Christmas time, and we wanted to finish a project on digital theater system. So I was working on, you can say this machine was there. So I was working on it. and we wanted to showcase in the CES demo, Consumer Electronics Symposium, which is a huge conference, and across the world people come here to showcase their electronics product. So our company Cirrus Logic also wanted to show that product, and I was working on that product. So here also I could feel some souls, okay, because sometimes I used to work up to 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the night, and this was a complete laboratory. And outside, this is in Austin. I was in Austin, Texas, Austin, and lot of vibrations were there. But I used to do the common thing. Then I become a habitual. Just do the charity, and then after that, the next day I used to feel very different vibrations there. Okay, yeah, and there is one more story. When I was working at Hyderabad, I used to go to Srisailam. Whenever I used to get a free time on Saturday, Sunday, so I used to travel to Srisailam. I used to drive. And one fine day, what happened? Whenever I was driving, I used to load my car with biscuits, water bottle, then small kids T-shirt and half pant, and for girls frock. I used to carry that frock. I used to buy in a Hyderabad market, and I used to load my car with this material, around 100 dresses for girls and boys, and biscuits. And whenever I used to drive, so if you drive from Hyderabad to Srisailam, there is a 100-kilometer patch of forest. And once I was traveling, and I for cows I used to carry poha, कच्चा पोहा रहते हैं ना हम लोग जो पोहा बनाते हैं, तो I used to carry that, and I used to feed them. And for monkeys, I used to feed biscuits. Monkeys used to love biscuits, and then it became a trend. They started recognizing me. So whenever my car used to go, they used to gather at. There was one place. So it became almost a common practice for me. And then one fine day, what happened? I reached there, and somehow I don't know, around 60-70 cows gathered together, and they blocked my road. So normally I don't honk. I'm against of honking. Okay, so I didn't honk, and in forest never honk, because sometimes tigers or because that forest, Srisailam forest are having a lot of tigers as well. So if you honk it, they can attack you. Okay, they don't like that noise. So I was just sitting inside the car, and then I was feeding the cows and monkeys, and then I was trying to remove them from my road because I wanted to reach Srisailam, but they were not ready to move. Some cows sat there, and then my road got blocked. And then after 5 minutes, one girl came running from the mountain. Okay? उसमें हाथ में एक काठी थी, और ऐसे साउथ इंडियन लड़की जैसे दिख रही थी वो, पूरे तेल ऐसे दो क्या बोलते हैं आप,
pigtails.
टेल्स ऐसे, ऐसे थिक बाल रहते ना, एकदम बड़े थिक रहते, नॉर्मल बाल नहीं, एकदम ऐसे शाइनी बाल, और उसके आंखें ऐसी कमल जैसी आंखें थी. एंड दैट उसके काठी को एक घुंघरू थे. ओके, एंड शी केम स्माइलिंग एट मी, बट प्रॉब्लम हो रहा था कि शी वाज टॉकिंग इन तेलुगु, एंड मुझे कुछ समझ में आ रहा था, लेकिन वो आके मेरे पास, उसने सिर्फ मुझे टच किया, एंड देन माय टोटल हिप्नोटाइज हो गया. तो मुझे समझ में नहीं था क्या करूं इस लड़की का. तो मैंने कार में मेरे कुछ खाने की चीजें, पानी की बोतल उसको दे दी, और जितना चाहिए था उसने ले लिया. फिर मैंने कुछ पैसा दिया, मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा. फिर मैंने उसको एक, मेरे ख्याल से फ्रॉक भी दे दिया उसको. आई वॉज टोटली हिप्नोटाइज. और बाद में उसने ऐसे हाथ मेरे जैसे आशीर्वाद देते वैसे किए, और उसने सिर्फ ऐसे किया मुंह से. सब गाय उठ के वापस अपने अपने बाजू में हो गए. आई वॉज शॉक्ड कि व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, कि मैं इतने 10 मिनट से उनको निकालने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, और उसने सिर्फ शुक शुक किया और वो निकल गई. तो आई वॉज शॉक्ड. एंड बाद में बोली कि कुछ तो मुझे ऐसा लगा कि शी गेव मी ब्लेसिंग एंड यू कैन गो टू श्रीशैलम, ऐसे मुझे लगा, बिकॉज श्रीशैलम मैंने उसके मुंह से सुना था, इतना ही सुना था, बाकी का मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं है. फिर देन आई ड्रो टू श्रीशैलम, और 2 दिन के बाद एक साधु ने मुझे बताया कि हैव यू मेट अक्कम्मा देवी इन श्रीशैलम. तो later on I realized in Srisailam forest, you can Google it as well. There is a Akamma Devi, and she's worshipping there 300 or 500 years. और उसको पार्वती का काली का अवतार भी बोलते हैं. तो just that was another paranormal activity, or you can say supernatural activity. So if you start doing sadhanas, you'll start experiencing all this stuff. So I think I will take a pause here, and I will start taking questions from the audience.
Yeah, just a second, because I think the questions. So, friends, you can start asking Dr. Ganesh questions if you've got some. So, please go ahead. So, this is interesting. Sahil says, Cobra says we have 3 implants, 2 above the eyes and 1 above navel in etheric body. That's what makes us trapped in matrix created by dark forces, reptilian, draconian, chimera group. I don't know what he's referring to, but I don't know whether you understand.
No, I did not
Yes.
understand.
Yeah, we're not clear about that.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So let's just look at some other. Let me just look at some questions. Friends, if you've got some questions, do ask. Yeah, so here we have another lady who is also into this sort of, like you, Dr. Ganesh. She can see the, paranormal. And her name is Sujata. She's now currently online. And she's asking, such great acts of service, Dr. Saab. You're truly a noble man. So happy to join this session today. This is such a good episode of blessing. She must have been a goddess.
Okay, so Sujata ji, the objective of this session, because whenever we do session, I always talk about what is objective. So objective of this session, or whatever I have explained about myself, because I don't want to speak about other people. I want to talk about myself and my own experiences. And that objective is to inspire you people and see the reactions of the nature. And you should decide by using your own buddhi and vivek. Okay, so keep your ahankar aside. Ahankar means I'm not saying you are घमंडी लोग हो, ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा हूं मैं. एक सूक्ष्म अहंकार बोलते हैं कि मुझे सब कुछ चाहिए, मुझे ही चाहिए, मेरे जैसा ही होना चाहिए, जैसे मैं बोलूंगा वैसे होना चाहिए. Okay, so you try to get away from that slowly, step by step. Okay, it won't happen overnight. तो मैं वही बताने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं. और जो भी आपके लाइफ में कोई भी अच्छा इवेंट आता है, तो यू डू द चैरिटी whenever you and as per your capability. I'm not saying कि आपको lakhs और crores और rupees देना चाहिए. कोई अगर बेकर भी आता है तो उसके हाथ में वड़ा पाव, खाने की चीज कुछ भी रखो, and don't expect anything. You give it to the God and you ask God. You decide whatever you want to do about this, and you won't believe it. Your life will change, but it will take some time. That is our objective.
Yeah. Here I say, I see spirits. Some I see as dark silhouettes, and some I see as white silhouettes. Can you please explain why and the difference? Thank you.
Silhouette means edges normally. You can see that is called silhouette. So basically, these spirits, as I said in my previous sessions, normally they exist everywhere, and there are lakhs of spirits, and they are waiting for the birth, human birth. Okay, sometimes not necessary it should be human birth. It can be another non-human birth as well. But they are looking for, they want to enter that cycle, because even if you enter into the cycle, it is a path of progress. It will take time, but it is a path of progress. You are not stuck. So sometimes you see that because of you are having some, your body is having some tuning. You might be practicing or your previous birth, because I don't know what you are. Okay, but that is a activity you see. So normally black color implies these are the you can say not good souls. Okay, I don't want to use bad words, or I don't want to, that is not good thing. But whatever white color you see, I probably most probably they will get the next birth as a human birth. So they are good vibrations. Yeah.
Vijay is saying, so have you visited temples down south like Meenakshi, Kamakshi, or the Panchabhuta Shiva temples?
No, but I visited a lot of temples in South, like Srisailam, and I visited in 2004. I visited so many temples, so I don't know whether whatever temples you are talking about I visited or not. I might have visited, but I was on the entire pilgrimage. So so many temples in Hyderabad. There was one temple. It is a very famous temple of Durga Devi. I think our famous badminton player also visited that near Vijayawada. There is a one temple. If anybody knows, you can let me. There is a Devi temple. So there also there are very good vibration. And I went up to Kanyakumari. So Vivekanand Stone. So, but I'm not sure whatever temple names you have taken, whether I visited or not. I'm not sure. I might have visited because I don't remember. It is 2004, means almost 18 years back. Yeah, but I visited so lot of temples in South.
Sujata is saying, why do these spiritual energy beings try to get in touch with us sometimes?
Because they want to show you the path of yeah, self-realization. See, end of the day, there is only one target in your life: self-realization. That may happen in this birth, or maybe 100 births after your 100 birth. I don't know. It is varying. The rule is changing. It depends on your prarabdha. But if someone is doing that, you are on the right path, and very soon you will reach to that level. Okay, maybe in a couple of births, or maybe in this birth as well.
Yvonne is asking, I lost my mom around 2 years back. Is it possible to keep in touch with her? How?
Why do you want to pull her back? Let her travel, let her go to her journey. You only pray for her and do some charity for her so that she will complete her journey. So don't try to pull her back. Don't try to pull any soul back to the earth. Don't do that. It is against nature.
Dr. Shreyashi is asking, Dr. Ganesh, is it true that small children are more attracted to strangers with positive aura?
Not necessarily. It depends on that soul. So, for example, I show that kid. You saw that photograph of a kid, no? So there was a sudden change because there is some connection with her soul and my soul, and we finish that, and then it is over. So there is no a positive or negative soul kind of the things. But yes, normally the kids are pure, but their prarabdha is there. See, sometimes people are having wrong impression. I won't say bad, but wrong impression. Okay, kids are very pure, not necessary. Because their childhood or their body language shows it is the kid is pure, but not necessary. Sometimes you'll find very bad kids. Sometimes you'll find the kids are suffering through a lot of disease because of their previous birth prarabdha.
Neelam is asking, in Datta Gayatri, it's Digambare Vidmahe Atri Putre Dimahi. What is Atri Putre? Please tell Dr. Ganesh.
Atri was the father of Lord Dattatreya. Lord Dattatreya is a son of Atri and Anusaya. Kanak, she was right. Somebody say Kanak Devi temple, something, yeah. The Kanak Durga temple. She is right, yeah. Kanak Durga temple at Vijayawada. But if you get time, please visit that temple. It is having very good vibrations.
Sujata is saying, please send me your blessings so that I achieve my life purpose, Dr. Saab. I feel incomplete and stuck sometimes.
You pray to God. I'm nobody. I'm just explaining you or guiding you. But if you pray to God, try to understand all the audience. Blessings are always there. Sun is every day, it is rising. It is giving you the light. बट आप घर में जाके बैठोगे, गुफा में जाके और चादर लेके ओढ़ के बैठोगे एंड देन आपको ब्लेस लाइट चाहिए, तो उसमें सूर्य महाराज की कोई गलती नहीं है. तो लॉर्ड इज ऑलवेज देयर टू ब्लेस यू प्रोवाइडेड you tune your body. Because even if I'm making one point very clear, आप गुरु के सर्च में मत जाइए. When your body is tuned and if you are ready to accept that energy, guru will automatically come to your life. So blessings are always there. I will say you tune your body, it will automatically come. And maybe I feel sometime I'm doing all these activities on YouTube channel. That is, there might be some purpose. Okay, I don't want to get into details of that, but मुझे मजा आ रहा है आपको बताने में कि there is some purpose and it is these divine energies, they will always channelize such type of activities by catching hold some person, like I am an example of that, or maybe some another person as well, or through the saints, what they will do something. But you have to have a very you can say cautious mind to figure it out. So आप साधना करने लगोगे ना, तो आपको डे टू डे लाइफ में आपको ये एक्सपीरियंस आ जाएंगे, और आपके साथ ब्लेसिंग्स है मैडम.
Divided Streets of America says Durga Devi of Vijayawada came in my dreams in 2010 around and came to know my sister or mum praying for her.
Yeah, normally these divine energies gives that experiences just to pull you on the path of spirituality. So that is you can say it's a good thing, but you have to capitalize it as well. मैं एकदम ऐसे बिजनेस लैंग्वेज में भी कभी भगवान आपके लाइफ में आ जाता है ना, तो आपको कैपिटलाइज करना चाहिए, but very often people fail to capitalize it.
Sujata says, thank you, Dr. Saab. You answered my following question. You truly are exemplary. I was pulled to see this today. Thank you, Meenaji.
Thank you.
Yeah. Datta himself, son of Atri Muni. Isn't
Right.
Datta? Yeah, I'm sorry.
अत्रिपुत्रो महातेजा दत्तात्रेय महामुनि तस्य स्मरण मात्रेण सर्व पापैये प्रमुच्यते. ऐसे दत्त स्तोत्र भी है, छोटा सा वाला. ओके, सो उसमें लिखा है अत्रिपुत्रो महातेजा दत्तात्रेय महामुनि तस्य स्मरण मात्रेण सर्व पापैये प्रमुच्यते. मींस अब अत्रिपुत्रो मींस अत्रि जी के जो पुत्र है उनको दत्तात्रेय बोला जाता है. और दत्तात्रेय को गुरु आप क्यों माने? हाँ, और एक चीज मैं बताता हूँ. अगर आपके लाइफ में गुरु नहीं है और आपको अंदर से इच्छा हो रही है कि मुझे गुरु चाहिए, don't catch hold anybody, don't do that. Okay, you'll spoil yourself. In that case, you start praying to Lord Dattatreya, because it has all three principles, Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. तो तीनों का जो principles है वो एक Lord Dattatreya में है, and you start considering as a guru, and one fine day when he will realize कि you have reached to that stage, he will bring somebody in your life as a guru. So don't run behind the guru. Guru will come to your life automatically.
KH is saying, sir, I got to know that an individual doesn't choose a guru, but the guru chooses you. Can you explain this, sir? And also, what sadhana can a person do to find their guru? So he has just answered it now. So I think that should be...
You just do the regular chanting of three stotra I said, Ganpati stotra, Durga stotra and Dattatreya stotra. You'll meet your guru one fine day.
Yeah. Hera is asking, Ganeshji, what changes happens when their prarabdha is completed? Will they experience significant changes and powers?
Saying prarabdha is completed is a very, very huge achievement. But उसके पैरेलल में एक आंसर करूंगा. जब आपका प्रारब्ध शुद्धिकरण हो जाता है, ओके, देन यू विल स्टार्ट एक्सपीरियंसिंग यू कैन से सिद्धीज. आपको जो सिद्धीज आ जाती है, तो सिद्धीज में आपको बहुत सारे अलग अलग एक्सपीरियंस आएंगे. आपको इंट्यूशंस होंगे, आपको स्वप्न में भगवानों के दर्शन होंगे जिसकी आप पूजा करते हैं, या ड्रीम्स में आपको गाइडेंस मिलेगा. कौन सी भी चीज हो सकती है, आपको इंट्यूशंस होंगे, या आपकी दूर की चीजें आपको ज्यादा क्लैरिटी, एक विविड पिक्चर क्रिएट होता है माइंड में. एंड दैट इज नॉट मींस हैलुसिनेशन. हैलुसिनेशन इज डिफरेंट. ये सब चीजें होती है आपको गाइडेंस करने के लिए होती है, टू वॉक ऑन द पाथ ऑफ सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन. ओनली केयर यू आर सपोज टू टेक इज डोंट गेट एंटैंगल इनटू दिस, बिकॉज गॉड इज गिविंग यू ऑल दीज सिद्धीज just to support you, is like a sadhan to walk on the path of a self realization. तो जब आपको जरूरत है, मैं इसकी एक स्टोरी बताता हूँ आपको, क्विकली बताता हूँ. 10 बजे आपका टाइम खत्म होने को है. इज इट ओके मैडम?
Yeah, please go ahead.
तो ये अपने रामकृष्ण परमहंस जो विवेकानंद जी के गुरु थे, तो उनके पास एक साधु आए थे और उनको पानी पे चलने की सिद्धि प्राप्त हो गई. उन्होंने साधु किए, वो अच्छे साधु थे, लेकिन उनको एक ऐसा ईगो हो गया, अहंकार बोलते हैं ना, कि मैं पानी के ऊपर चलता हूं, और वो लोगों को दिखाना चालू किया कि मैं पानी के ऊपर चल रहा हूं. तो लोग पागल हो गए इनके पीछे. लेकिन फिर भी क्या होता था कि ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग थे जो रामकृष्ण परमहंस की स्तुति करते थे कि नहीं ही इज अ ग्रेट साधु, तो उनको बहुत अंदर से बहुत ये लगता था, थोड़ा सा एनवी फील करते थे। ओके, तो एक बार उन्होंने क्या किया कि जाके रामकृष्ण परमहंस को ही मैं दिखाता हूँ मैं पानी पे चल सकता हूँ, तो मैं भी तुम्हारे जैसा एक ग्रेट साधु हूँ। तो रामकृष्ण परमहंस के पास गए और तब उनका जो आश्रम था वो गंगा किनारे था, तो उनको अभी कैसे उकसाने का, तो बोलते रामकृष्ण जी हम लोग गंगा के उस पार जाएंगे। तो रामकृष्ण परमहंस हंसते हैं, उनको पता चल रहा है कि इसको मुझे दिखाना है तो बोलते हैं चलो चलते हैं हम लोग। तो दोनों जाते हैं, उधर एक बोट वाला रहता है। ओके, तो रामकृष्ण परमहंस कहते हैं कि चलो बोट से चलते हैं, क्योंकि इतनी गंगा तो हम लोग पार नहीं कर सकते, बड़ी नदी है। तो तब मेरे ख्याल से तब 19 5 पैसा 10 पैसा कुछ रहेगा उनका बोट, तो वो देते हैं उसको। तो बोलते नहीं नहीं मुझे बोट की जरूरत है, मैं चल के आऊंगा, क्योंकि उनको दिखाना था, वो जो अहंकार रहते ना, सूक्ष्म अहंकार, वो था अंदर। तो रामकृष्ण परमहंस भी हंसते, बोले ठीक है, तो बोट से जाते हैं और वो पानी से चल के आते हैं। तो रामकृष्ण परमहंस कुछ रिएक्शन नहीं देते, तो उनको और गुस्सा आ जाता है कि आप मेरी तारीफ नहीं कर रहे हो, मैं पानी से चल के आया हूं। तो रामकृष्ण परमहंस बोलते कि आपने पानी पे चलने के लिए इतने सालों की साधना की, और सिर्फ मुझे दिखाने के लिए अब पानी से और लोगों को पानी पे चल पे आ रहे। जब आप ये सब यूज करते तो आपकी साधना कंज्यूम हो जाती है। मैं हर बार लोगों को बोलता हूं ना कि आपकी पुण्याई खत्म हो जाती है, तो आपकी साधना खत्म हो जाती है। और जो मीन्स जिस साधना के लिए आपने सालों गुजारे तपस्या करने में, वो 5 पैसे देकर आप आ सकते थे तो आपकी साधना प्रिजर्व कीजिए और उसको अच्छे काम के लिए, सोशल सर्विस के लिए या सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन के लिए यूज कीजिए। आप उसका शो ऑफ मत कीजिए। एंड देन ही बिकम अ डिसाइपल ऑफ रामकृष्ण परमहंस। उनको गलती का एहसास हो जाता है कि मेरे से गलती हो गई। तो सच इट इज कॉल्ड सूक्ष्म अहंकार।
Yes.
तो हाँ, और अहंकार सब में होता है, मुझ में भी है। वो जीरो होने में, जो क्वेश्चन था कि खत्म होने में कितना टाइम लगेगा, इट विल टेक ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम, बट इवन इफ यू डू इट स्टेप बाय स्टेप, आपको बहुत सारे एक्सपीरियंसेस होने लगेंगे, आपकी बॉडी प्यूरिफाई होने लगेगी और आपको बहुत सारे वाइब्रेशंस फील होने।
So Divided Streets, yeah, is saying, in my meditation, 2018 January, in my morning meditation, Vishwa Mutra came and gave me Gayatri Mantra. Until then, I did not know Gayatri Mantra.
अभी आपने इधर बताया ठीक है, लेकिन आप ये किसी मंत्रा दिया इतना ही बोलिए, किसी को मत बताइए कि अभी एक केयर, आप केयर लीजिए, कोई भी ऑडियंस में हो, आपको किसी ने मंत्र दिया स्वप्न में, दैट इज इट इज अ काइंड ऑफ ए दीक्षा, यू कैन से, ओके। लेकिन आप किसी को भी जिंदगी में आपको जो मंत्र दिया है उसको मंत्र बताना नहीं चाहिए, नहीं तो उसकी पावर निकल जाती है। तो ओके, नाउ आंसरिंग टू हिज क्वेश्चन, आप ऐसे बता दीजिए कि मुझे मंत्र मिला है, व्हाट यू वांट, ही वांट्स टू नो अबाउट व्हाट शुड आई, सो कीप चैंटिंग इट, ओके, कीप प्रैक्टिसिंग इट, एंड that mantra is not only a mantra, it is a mantra with blessings रहते हैं। जो कोई साधु आपको मंत्र देता है, वो कौन सा भी देगा, वो बोलेगा राम बोलते रहो, वो राम में मीनिंग नहीं है, वो राम में मीनिंग नहीं, उसके साथ जो उसकी पावर रहती है साधु की, वो मैटर्स अ लॉट। क्योंकि राम तो आपको मालूम है, आप दिन में मीन्स सबको मालूम रहते हैं, सब ओम गम गणपते नमः, ये सब मालूम रहते हैं सबको, गायत्री मंत्र भी सबको मालूम है। लेकिन जब कोई साधु देता है या कोई सपने में आके कोई डिवाइन पावर देती है, तो उसके पीछे बहुत सारी पावर रहती है। तो आप उसको कैपिटलाइज कीजिए। आपको जब भी टाइम मिले, whenever you get a free time, keep chanting it and it will take you to the path of self realization.
Yeah.
लेकिन
So
आप
here,
सबको, ऑडियंस को एक कह रहा हूं कि कभी भी किसी को मत बताइए कि कौन सा मंत्र दिया। अभी टेक केयर, इट इज नथिंग रॉन्ग इन दैट, ओके, ही हैज नॉट डन इट डेलिबरेटली, बट आप करते रहिए।
yeah. KH is saying, Kalahasti temple has many energies attached to it. In case you plan to visit in future, it's one of the few temples that stays open during eclipses. So, friends, with one last question, we will end the session. Dhanashri is asking, what is the difference between Guru Mantra and normal mantra that we chant?
I think just now I answered it. Guru Mantra is a same mantra, but with lot of blessings and power behind it. So आपको अगर गुरु मंत्र देते हैं तो उसको सिद्ध होने में ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लगता। It is like a catalyst. It is a mantra with a catalyst. And normal mantra is only mantra. That normal mantra will also work, but it will take more time. But Guru Mantra will do it very fast.
Absolutely. So that's with this we can end this beautiful session with Dr. Ganesh. As usual, he always makes us not only interested but also to learn a lot of good things through his sessions. So everybody is thanking you, Bhavna, Meenaji. Love to listen to Dr. Ganesh and your best host. Good session, says Asha. Good night, ma'am. Thank you. Um, Thank you for this great session, says Anjana. Need another session with Dr. Ganesh. Divine is also thanking you. So thank you so much, Dr. Ganesh. Again, we will catch you next Thursday with something more interesting. Good night and Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night.
Good night.